Good evening, everyone. This is Henry Gambell with SimplerOptions.com, and in tonight's free video, I wanted to look at something that I think is a very basic way of looking at some swing setups, but at the same time it's been very effective in the current environment because you've got a situation where everything that took this hard hit in January, we all remember when volatility exploded higher. So many of these names took a really sharp hit, and it took several months for them to find their footing. Well, now you're seeing, 9 months later, 8 months later, here we are coming back to make these new highs and push back against those previous levels. So Home Depot did that today on the back of some headlines, if that's what you'd like to attribute it to. But I think having these levels in mind is helpful as you move forward. Now, I didn't trade Home Depot, but we did have some positions in AMGN, and they all follow a very similar way of thinking. So coming back and seeing from January, where everything takes such a heavy hit, you start to base out, you have a nice squeeze, and that's why I was involved with AMGN. It had this nice daily squeeze where Home Depot just didn't. This still provided an excellent trading opportunity, and I think it's still poised for higher prices. Now, this one, of course, as it goes bid is always tough to buy, even if there is more upside in it, but one that is coiled, and we have just now been working getting our positions into, is VMware. So I think on something like this, you want to go far enough out with your options that you're giving yourself some time to sit through it, should it want to trade sideways. But if you can be patient with it, the idea of coming up here above 165, I think is a good trade in VMware, and just an example of a current setup from some of these from the past that you can see have already played out. And I think these will be good active opportunities. So I hope that's helpful and gives you a couple different things to look at trading. I also wanted to make sure you guys were aware of the perfect exit formula class that Raghee's going to be doing. So she's getting the strategy portion of this started on September 15th, and then we'll have some live trading in the week after. The way she's using price and working to discover these new entries is something that I think is going to be extremely helpful. Raghee's been an excellent mentor to me, and I'm really looking forward to adding this. So I hope that's helpful. You guys have a great night, and we'll see you at the next free video.